You are always imagining and attaching meaning to things. And we've been talking about this. And mastering control over your imagination and the meanings that you attach to things is going to serve you as you continue manifesting and drawing things intentionally into your life. So things, as we've said, don't mean anything. Everything is neutral. What matters is the meaning that you're attaching to things. You want to operate out of the state of the wish fulfilled as much as possible. I want you to start noticing conversations or situations or things on the news or the things that you're giving your attention to that take you out of this state. Anytime that you're on a conversation and you feel like you have to defend or justify or prove, or you listen to something, you allow it to put you in a bad mood. Or you overhear something and all of a sudden your imagination is taking you down the path of fear and anxiety, and it puts you in that state. And you keep falling out of that state of the wish fulfilled, that happy, neutral, expectant, joyful state. And then I want you to see the meaning that you're attaching to things, the story that you're creating in your mind, in your imagination. This is horrible, worst case scenario, everything doesn't work out for me, people are talking about me, someone's opinion was negative about me, and their opinion of me matters more than what I think about myself. Does this sound like a situation that you've run through in your mind? Especially the news. And I'm a former journalist, but they spoon feed you a narrative and tell you the meaning that you need to believe, and you absorb this and run with it, and all of a sudden you're in a state of fear, anxiety, panic, and chaos. Okay, we're not going to do that anymore. Now that you have awareness, anytime that you catch your mind attaching negative meaning to situations or conversations, or you're engaged in something, I want you to pause, take a deep breath, and center yourself. Calm yourself. Then exhale and release whatever negative emotions you're holding on to. And then affirm and reaffirm and tell yourself, this is neutral. This doesn't mean anything. This doesn't mean anything. It's neutral. I get to attach meaning to things. And in my reality, this isn't true. I don't need to prove. I don't need to justify. I don't need to worry. I don't need to defend. This doesn't mean anything. And then I want you to start shifting the narrative that you're creating in your head. And I want you to attach a positive meaning, a positive story. That this is an indication of a good sign for you, because it means that everything works out for you, that you get everything you want, that in your reality, you're not affected, that everything works in your favor, that you're divinely protected, you're divinely covered, and you're only leveling up. That you trust yourself, that you believe in yourself, that you're worthy, and everything works out for you. And that it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, because you know you're worthy, you're loved, you're appreciated, you're valued, and that person, they're gonna recognize how amazing you are, because you are amazing. Start telling yourselves new stories and attach a positive meaning to everything. You get to decide who you are, and you get to tell yourself that you're important, that you matter, that it's safe to be you. And you stay firm and anchored in those beliefs, and your external reality will mirror it. So as you practice becoming aware of these triggers and that negative pattern, and you pause it, you interrupt it, and you replace it with positive beliefs, positive affirmations, which is you claiming new beliefs and assumptions about yourself until they imprint on your mind, you're breaking up that pattern of defaulting to fear and anxiety. And the more awareness you have, the more awareness you will get. And you practice this throughout your day over and over until it becomes second nature. You don't even have to think about it. And then you're going to operate from a place of everything is always working out for me. Everything works out in my favor. I always get everything I want. And I can tell you that whenever I go through this and it's something that's triggering or undesired, I pause, I reflect, and I shift it, because everything is always working out for me. Everything always works out in my favor. And I can tell you that in my reality, that is the truth.